Kamusta? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers and listeners of INC Radio Virginia Satellite Studio. I'm Sister Lorraine Lowinko Manabat from the local congregation of Fayetteville, North Carolina, District of Virginia. Again, thank you for joining us again for today's episode. And we are all excited to welcome everyone who are listening, watching right now on our YouTube live channel. We would like to remind you to please subscribe on our INC Radio YouTube channel. And joining me with today is Brother Andrew.
Hello, Sister Lorraine. And please don't forget to click the like button and chat and tell us where you are and how you think we can connect with each other. What do you think, Sister Lorraine?
Well, Brother Andrew, with what you are wearing for today's episode, I could say we are connected. You know what, Brother Andrew? I didn't know you're going to wear blue today, but I think we have connection somewhere else, and we wear the same clothes, the same clothes today, and I feel so connected with Brother Andrew today. And also our viewers and listeners, our topic for today is building bridges through networking. And we also like to hear from you. What is networking for you? How do you connect to people? Don't forget to type in your comments, your greetings, your ideas, your thoughts about our topic today. Don't forget to tell us where you from, and don't forget our hashtag challenge is always there. So please include your hashtag local congregation. Again, our topic for today is building bridges through networking. And I think, Brother Andrew, I am one of the product of building bridges through networking or connecting to people. As a teacher here in the United States, I am a product which my aunt told me to apply with my visa program, and now I'm here and teaching in US for I think for 2 years now. So what about your brother Andrew? What is networking for you? How do you connect to people?
Well, first of all, professionally, I've worked a lot of places, a lot of computer programmers. And what I do is I connect via a social but a work related website. And it allows me to find out who's hiring, what they're doing, what my next project might be. So I feel very good that way. Also, INC Original Music connects me to music that helps me relax, inspires me, and brings me a lot of joy. And then I like to connect people who I meet in person also. How about you?
That's very true, brother Andrew. As a teacher, a second grade teacher, I connect with my students. I connect with parents. I connect with my coworkers. I connect with my boss, my principal, our assistant principals, and also not only inside the school, but we connect outside the community. And this is also a great example. The INC radio is helping us to connect to people all over the world. And I could say an example too. When I visited my cousin there in Texas, I use connect a way to connect to people, and also the INC radio family in Texas helped me to locate my cousin, and I think that's a great way to also thank them right now. Thank you so much, Sister Annalyn, for helping us and to meet all the brethren in Texas. And also, Brother Andrew, our show will not be complete without our dear guests today. She is one of the most active in hashtag challenge in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know you know her because you saw her many times here joining us on our episodes here in INC Radio Virginia. And I would like to welcome her again, Sister Amy Idhao.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sister Amy Itao from local congregation of Charlotte, and thank you for not being tired inviting me here and guesting me. I love being here.
Thank you so much, Sister Amy. Same as us, Sister Lucy is very proud of you. Me as a teacher also, I've learned a lot from Sister Amy. And again, another example of networking and all the advices that Sister Amy told me. And we are going to show some of the pictures that Sister Amy would like to share with you, our viewers and listeners, to let Sister Amy introduce her life more, something about her career, her personal life. Go ahead, Kuya Tech, with the pictures of Sister Amy. And I think Sister Amy, could you tell us what you're doing right now in the school?
Oh, yes. So this year, I started being an instructional coach, or what we call that one MCL, multi classroom leader. And what I do mainly is to help teachers improve on their craft. Whatever you see right now in your on your screen, this is my family. I think this is our anniversary Thanksgiving at church.
I like your dress here, Sister Lucy. And I know your family is very, very active in different church activities.
Mhm.
What's
Yes.
next?
So my next picture, I have the same dress as I'm wearing right now. So this is the this is the beginning of the school year. I have my colleague Miss Curtis. She is the MCL for reading, and I am the MCL for math. So we have the same role.
And if you are watching and you are a teacher right now, you know what Sister Amy is talking about. I think I could say she is part of the admin who coach and also observe teachers. So yes, yes, Sister Amy, I know, I know the feeling of
Yes.
being observed, right? But I will not feel anything if Sister Amy will go to my classroom and observe me while teaching, because I know Sister Amy is there to help me, right, Sister Amy?
Yes, yes. I always tell the teachers, I'm not here to evaluate you, but I'm here to help you, reach your professional goals.
Visit our county, Sister Amy. All right. Is there more pictures, Kuya Tech? Kuya Tech, thank you so much for helping us and assisting us.
Oh, this is the INC concert during the 110th anniversary
Yes.
with my son and with my daughter. My son Lee and my daughter Megan.
Hello, hello. All right. Thank you so much, Sister Amy, for sharing some of the photos and sharing your life to us. Quick share to all our viewers and listeners. And also, we will not have only one guest for today, but we will have two guests for today. I'm so very excited to welcome him because he was part of the local congregation of Fayetteville, North Carolina before, and I do miss him and his family. We would like to welcome Brother Carl Damuag.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here for the first time. So, as you know, I'm Brother Carl. I am 18 years old. I'm a Kadiwa. And currently, I am a TSV officer and soon to be choir member from the locale of Charlotte. I'm also a first year college student currently studying electrical engineering.
Yay! Welcome, Brother Carl. See, we have a teacher's perspective or a coach perspective and also a student perspective for our today's episode. And did you know that Brother Carl is a first year college student taking up electrical engineering? Is that correct, Brother Carl?
Yes, sister, that's correct.
Very good. And also, he said a while ago, TSP officer, which stands for Technical Support Video Streaming. So he's really, really helpful in their local congregation there in the local of Charlotte, North Carolina. And I think all your brothers and sisters over there and Sister Lucy is very, very proud of you for today. So without further ado, brother. Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry, Brother Carl. I forgot. Okay, Brother Carl will also show some pictures of his family and let us know more about Brother Carl. Go ahead, Kuya Tech. All right, Brother Carl. So, what are the pictures you have shared today? Would you tell us? Oh, there you go, Kuya Tech. Very, very fast. Good job. All right. Go ahead, Brother
Uh,
Carl.
s- so, if I remember correctly, this is this is I believe one of the Thanksgivings. I believe it was when it was our second year here in the US. This is where our Thanksgiving picture, a family picture, when we were in Fayetteville before. So yes, that's my whole family.
That's a nice family picture. I forgot the name of your baby sister, Brother Carl. What's her
Oh,
name again?
it's Liz. Liz. That's my sister.
Ayan. Hello po, Sister Anna. And I know they're watching right now. All right. Ooh, the Statue of Liberty in New York. Brother Carl, tell us more about this picture.
I believe this is the first time when we arrived to America. I believe it was like our second day here. We had to stop at New York first before coming to Fayetteville. But yes, we went sightseeing around the city. It was really nice. Yeah, here it's a picture of the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, that's very nice picture. Bonding with the family. And is this our last photo, Brother Carl? Oh, there's one more.
Yeah, so I think this is in Norfolk. It's one of the battleships over there. Yeah, we visited Norfolk. I believe that was probably 2021. I believe yes. Yeah, we went sightseeing over the city, and it's a nice place too. So yeah, it's very fun.
So that's in Norfolk, Virginia, right, Brother Carl?
Yes, sister, it's in Norfolk.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing those pictures and your family. Regards to your whole family out there, Brother Carl. All right, Brother Andrew, as we are talking about a while ago on our introduction, building bridges through networking, Brother Andrew. We already mentioned about what is networking. It's connecting to people, and as you like a programmer, you know that networking is really important, right, Brother Andrew?
Yes, you cannot write a program by yourself. You have to connect with the end user. That is the person who will be viewing the screen that you reading the sheet that you give the input for, in my case, and many other cases, or utilizing the software package that you write. You cannot do that in a vacuum. You're dependent on working with them so that you both understand the information and what is to be generated at a higher level. Then you, as a programmer, might go off and do your own detailed work. But you first have to connect and establish a working relationship with those whose program you write for. And I'm sure that Sister Amy can relate, because I know as a teacher, she has to establish a relationship with all her students and connect with them to have an effective learning environment.
Yes, Brother Andrew, you are right. So when I think about networking, two things come to mind. Number one is building relationship. The second one is making connections. These two things or two concepts, these are very, very important as a teacher. I regard myself as a teacher still, because in building relationships and making connections, you will be able to fulfill whatever your goal as a teacher, like engagement or student engagement. Even now, as an MCL, as a coach, I will be able to engage my teachers if I make connections with them, or if I build relationships with them as well. But ultimately, as a teacher, your goal is to have the learning, right? It's going to be impossible if you don't make connections and you don't build relationship. So when we say networking, it's very, very important, because this is the core, this is the foundation in ultimately teaching our students.
Now, I was interested, Sister Amy, you used an acronym, MCL. I think of MCL in terms of sprain from a medical term. What does MCL?
So MCL, Brother Andrew, is stands for M multi, C is classroom, and L is leader. So it's just multi classroom leader. It's also the same as instructional coach.
Oh, okay, very good. That helps us understand for those of us who are not blessed to be in the educational field at a professional status. Um, Sister Amy, can you give us some of the ways that you connect and establish a relationship with your students that might help the rest of us?
First thing that I, as a teacher, do in making connections is knowing my students. So first of all, you have to know your students. in not only in a structured way like the school environment way. You can make connections with the students when you attend, let's say, their baseball game or their basketball game, or you attend like community activities in their community. So that's how I make connections with my students. Knowing them is easier to make connections with students. So for example, they want sports. So those are the topics that you would like to involve or engage yourself in any conversation with your students. For example, they like Lego or anything that's building. So that way you'll make connections. So those are simple ways to connect with students.
It sounds like fun bonding. Sister Lorraine, what do you think?
I can really relate with Sister Amy mentioned a while ago, but I remember when she said she evaluates teachers and she helps. I hope that if somebody will evaluate me, Brother Andrew, if you remember that I'm afraid with frogs and cockroach, I hope there's nothing to be shown during that during that observation because I don't know how to react. But coming back to our topic, I see a lot of viewers, listeners right now on our team live chat that are all mentioning how to connect to people. Brother Jeremy said, I will connect myself to some ice cream. Well, that's a starter, a great starter conversation to an ice cream. I want to hear also Brother Carl, like as a student, how do you connect with your classmates, with your teachers?
Yeah, so as a student, networking is really important. Even as young as I am, throughout high school and even now in college, I I think it's very important to network with your fellow classmates and most especially your teachers. Um, so really, the easiest way to approach networking is to just make friends. Don't be afraid to meet other people, um, especially with people as young as you are. Um, I think one of the first things you can do that can really benefit you for networking is yeah, just making friends, knowing your teachers really well, just like how with Sister IMB, you have to know your students well, know your teacher well, and build those relationships.
And I believe that there are three kinds of networking that we are going to discuss right now. But before that, what are the advantages of networking? How will it help you in your daily life, in your personal life, in your professional life? Let's hear from a professional, Sister Amy.
So some advantages that I think will give you have different advantages. You can have like a professional advantage, and you can also have like um, personal and professional advantage. So just like for example, for personal, what are the personal advantages that you can gain from networking? First one is, of course, I love acronyms, right? So let's have IBI. So let's start with the first I. First is improve your soft skills. So when we say personal advantage, networking, if you are regularly engaging with other people, that will actually improve your communication skills, your interpersonal relationship with others. So that's how you improve your soft skills. The next one is building relationships. Strong network often turn to long-lasting relationships. When we say long-lasting relationships, that will give you the long-lasting relationship. The advantage of that one is that will give you support, that will give you encouragement, and just knowing that there's someone there for you. So that is your building relationship. And last one is the letter I. So we said IBI. The last I is increased confidence. So networking boosts self-confidence by helping you articulate your ideas and engage meaningful conversation with others. So those are the personal advantages of networking. And knowing that, somebody is there, like right with you when you are tackling challenges, tasks, or whatever challenging activities that you are on, knowing that there's somebody on the same boat, it's actually an advantage already.
Very true, Sister Amy. If you know Sister Amy, she has been teaching here for many, many years. but looking so young until right now. So I could tell you that Sister Amy has been my support when I came here, and she's experienced what I experienced at the first time. So that really helps me in my personal too and professional too. So Sister Amy's a really really good example of connecting to people on advantages in your professional and personal. Now, Brother Andrew, what are the three kinds of networking, Brother Andrew?
There are informal, I might shake somebody's hand. There's formal, let's say I'm at a career fair, and there are online networking, and there's various social sites, various work related sites. And I'm not sure if you would call ham radio online networking or not online. That's interesting one for me.
Yeah, Sister Amy, how do you connect with people with this informal networking?
So when we say informal, Sister Lorraine, from the word informal, it's not structured. So this is the process of connecting to people, which is like in a casual gathering. So let's say you're in the workplace and you wanted to get coffee after work. That is a form of connecting with people also. Other examples like attending team building activities like office outings or volunteering activities or any community service activities. So this way you'll be able to, gain a sense of community. One example that I would like to mention about informal connection or informal networking is like you are joining clubs. Let's say you're joining book clubs. So you meet every Saturday and you pick a book title or any book that you wanted to discuss. That's something like informal networking. Another one is, let's say your goal is to have, let's say, running club, join running club. So those are like informal activities. Also, let's say you love cooking and um, you wanted to join like a cooking club. So these are examples of informal networking. And I think the main goal or main advantage of that is you have a sense of community.
Thank you so much, Sister Amy. I want to hear also, coming from a student perspective, Brother Carl, what is formal networking for you?
So with formal networking, um, as we said earlier, we're in informal networking is a more casual way of networking with people. This time in informal networking, we can call it a more structured or organized way of networking with people. So, a lot of places like to host like a lot of these events that you know that are designed specifically for people wanting to network with potential employers or maybe other people too. To any students listening in right now, whether you're in high school or in college, like myself, I know that most universities here offer a lot of career fairs all year round, whether in the spring or the summer or the fall. If you're a student right now, you can always take advantage of those resources to help you start your networking process. And if you're not a student, then there's always more opportunities for you to um to to attend these events.
I like that encouragement, Brother Carl. How about your Brother Andrew?
Well, I wanted to ask Brother Carl a follow up question on that. And I was wondering if you could use that networking as a student maybe to procure an internship. So before you even leave the comfort of the academic setting and have to present your resume to prospective employers, you could have experience through an internship under your belt. And would that be possible to procure through some of this networking?
Of course, brother. A lot of internships only come from networking. Maybe you have personal connections with your professor or instructor. That's one way you can get like an early internship before you graduate college.
Excellent. Now, I was wondering, Sister Lorraine, what's on our online chat? What are our listeners chiming in about?
Thank you so much, Brother Andrew. And our very last type of networking is online networking, and INC Radio is one of the example which we are going to take advantage to read some of the comments of our viewers and listeners. Sister Hannah Lor said, Brother Andrew and Sister Lucy are great networkers. Every time I see them, they introduce me or whoever they are with to each other. We are connected through INC Radio. I like the comment of Sister Diana Sanako from Raleigh. She said, "Food is the ingredients that connects us together." That is very true, Sister Diana. Also, we have Sister Josefina Santos said, "All Rally brethren are very friendly." Brother Mark Jen said, "Networking is an excellent way to propagate our faith." Brother Jeremy said, "We network with common interests." And Brother Dog, being mentor or participating in mentoring program will help also. I like all your answers. We appreciate everybody who tuned in today. And our time is really, really fast. We would like to give the opportunity to Sister Amy for their final shout outs and message.
So I would like to shout out my family, brother Marco, my husband, brother Lee, my son, and brother sister Megan, my daughter, and all the viewers. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, Brother Carl Demuag, to your greetings and shout outs.
Thanks again for having me, sister. I would like to make a big shout out to my family also, brother Marvin, sister Anna, my mom and dad, and my little siblings, Liz and Vince, and also my grandmother who's currently staying with us right now. And also, I want to have a big shout out to the local of Charlotte, especially the ones on chat right now. I see you, brother Mike, and to our fellow choir members and to our fellow TSV officers too. Thank you so much for tuning in, and that should be all.
Thank you, Brother Carl. And also, to help us be connected with all the activities, let us hear our CFO in action, our Christian Family Organization, here with Brother Andrew.
CFO in action.
I think we're about to see a picture of a special gathering we held in multimedia of our technical support video streaming group. Some very, very active brethren, there we go, who help us in worship service, in video streaming, and so many other events so we can be electronically connected with sound and images throughout the world. And we're really blessed by the hard work behind the scenes of these technical and cooperative brethren who facilitate so many interesting activities in the church and make our life so much richer. We are so very, very thankful for all these brethren. And brethren not only took oath for technical services, video streaming, but other important duties inside the Church of Christ in several locations. And for this, we're so very, very thankful. And we thank our Kuya Tech for showing us these great pictures. We can see brethren. Now, also, we had a community cleanup today at a park as part of the Big Sweep by High Point Brethren. And we have so many activities, as Brother Chris Sumagot mentioned in the chat, coming up in October, such as Songs of Salvation, Family Bonding and Barbecue Challenge, a film showing of Guerrero Trace. I can't wait for this. And also, our children learning about maintaining Christian humility. And there's so many more activities, but we're running out of time. Sister Lorraine?
Thank you so much, Brother Andrew. Take it away, Kuya Tech, with our hashtag winners. Again, thank you so much for all our viewers and listeners who continue joining us with our team live chat. Our winners last September 28, 2024, we got fifth place, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Fourth place, Raleigh, North Carolina. Third place, High Point, North Carolina. Second place, we got Macon, Georgia. Wow. For our first place, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Woohoo!
Brother Carl and Sister Lucy, join us again next week here on INC Radio Virginia Satellite Studio. We will never forget to say thank you to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CFO Coordinator, SEPSI CEO and President, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, and all the district staff of District of Virginia. Thank you so much. Bye, Kutek. Thank you, Sister Amy, Brother Carl, Brother Andrew. Thank you for joining us. To all the teachers who are watching right now here in Johnson County, thank you so much.
Maraming salamat po.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahing papawid mula sa Quezon City.